The message you've been waiting for is coming, but keep quiet. It is finally happening. The very moment your soul has been waiting for is here, and it is no accident that you are hearing these words at this exact second in your life. Divine timing has arranged this encounter. Every step you've taken, every delay, every tear, every prayer whispered in silence has led you to this point of revelation. There are no coincidences. There are no accidents. Your very presence here is proof that heaven's hand has been guiding you. Chosen one, lean in closely. The Spirit is speaking with urgency. If these words are reaching your heart, it means you are marked for this message. And before we go further, I need you to do something bold, something prophetic. Subscribe now and type the sacred number 999 in the comments below. That number is your manifestation code, your signal to the universe that you are ready to close the chapter of the old and step fully into the new. When you declare it, you are aligning yourself with divine completion, the ending of cycles that no longer serve you, and the beginning of a season where destiny unfolds in your favor. Understand this: heaven wastes no breath. The fact that you pressed play, the fact that your eyes are on these words, is evidence that this is your appointed time. You have not been overlooked. You have not been forgotten. You are standing on the edge of revelation, and the veil is about to be lifted from your life. This is not about some faraway mystery or distant prophecy. What is being revealed is much closer to home. It concerns someone near you, a presence in your life that has carried hidden weight, unspoken energy, or untold stories. For too long, their true intentions have been cloaked, but now those layers are being peeled away. You may already feel it, an uneasiness in your spirit, a stirring that words cannot explain. The world around you has been whispering. Have you noticed it? The repeating numbers flashing on clocks, receipts, or license plates. The dreams that leave you waking with unanswered questions, heavy with images of faces or places you cannot ignore. The strange pauses in conversations where silence speaks louder than words. These are not random. They are signals, divine punctuation marks, preparing you for what is unfolding even now. And your body knows it. The truth resonates in your chest before your mind can name it. Maybe it comes as goosebumps crawling along your arms, a pressure that sits heavy on your heart, or an unexpected calm that feels both strange and comforting. That is your confirmation. That is your soul recognizing what heaven is already revealing. Chosen one, hear this. This moment is not just about information. It is a divine alignment, a spiritual awakening, a sacred unveiling. The truth connected to the one closest to you has the power to shape your destiny. It can strengthen you, protect you, or redirect your path entirely. And whether you feel ready or not, the revelation is here. The question is not if it will come, but whether you will have the courage to face it. Stay with me. Do not look away. For the most important unveiling is yet to come. And if even now your spirit feels the weight of these words, it is because this message was written into your story long before this moment arrived. The universe has conspired to bring you here, not by chance, but by divine appointment. You've been asking for answers. You've been praying for clarity. You've been pleading for truth. And God has aligned this very moment to open your eyes. This is your hour. This is your confirmation. So breathe deeply. Let your spirit lean into these words. Chosen one, listen carefully. What I'm about to tell you is not meant to stir fear, but to awaken discernment. There is someone in your life, someone who wears the mask of kindness, someone who smiles in your face and pretends to stand in your corner. But in truth, they harbor envy. They clap when you stumble, and they imagine your downfall as if it would satisfy their hidden hunger. They do not cheer for your rise. They secretly long to see your light dim. But here is heaven's promise. Their mask cannot last forever. God is about to expose what has been concealed. The curtain is lifting, and their true heart will no longer be hidden. You may have already felt it, the tension in a conversation, the way their words fail to match their actions, the hollow ring of their praise, the heaviness that lingers after they leave your presence. Your spirit has been whispering, nudging, warning you, and now those whispers are rising into a roar. Over the next 2 days, the energy around you will intensify. You may feel it as restlessness in your body, tension in your chest, or vivid dreams that seem more like visions than illusions. This is not chaos. This is preparation. God is telling you, pay attention, watch closely, do not ignore the signals. For very soon, the true nature of this person will be revealed before your eyes. And heaven has orchestrated the timing with precision. On August 6th, Uranus begins its retrograde, a cosmic turning point. Uranus, the planet of sudden change and startling revelations, does not move quietly. When it turns backward, secrets surge forward, masks slip, hidden truths erupt from the shadows. The foundation of illusion begins to tremble until it collapses under the weight of authenticity. This retrograde is not just an astrological footnote, it is a spiritual earthquake. It presses, it pulls, it shakes loose what has been buried, and it refuses to let deception remain. This means clarity for you. This means exposure for them. What they have tried to conceal will be illuminated. What they whispered in silence will echo in the open. Their envy will slip through their words. Their bitterness will surface in their actions. Something will happen, small to the eye but thunderous in the spirit, that will make their intentions impossible to disguise. And when that moment comes, you will remember these words. You will realize that God was preparing you, protecting you, and positioning you to see through the illusion. Chosen one, do not be shaken when the unveiling begins, for though it may sting, it is for your liberation. You may notice relationships shifting. Someone may distance themselves, not because you wronged them, but because your light has grown too radiant for them to bear. Another may slip in a moment of anger, exposing envy they could no longer contain. Do not mistake these losses as tragedy. See them as divine protection. For when God removes someone from your path, it is never without purpose. Your elevation is near. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. But not everyone can come with you. Not everyone can breathe the air of your new altitude. Some celebrated you only when you were beneath them, when your light seemed smaller, when your voice was quieter. But now, as you ascend, the truth of their heart is exposed. This is not cruelty, it is clarity. It is separation before acceleration. And so I say again, stay alert, stay prayerful, stay watchful. The Spirit will underline the truth again and again until you cannot deny what your soul already knows. The next 2 days are critical. Do not drown the whispers with noise. Do not dismiss the unease in your chest as paranoia. Your intuition is the Spirit's language. Trust it. Follow it. Yes, chosen one, the enemy wants to see you fall. But God is declaring, I will not allow their plan to prosper. I will reveal them before they harm you. I will unmask what was hidden. I will protect your destiny. This is why you must not ignore the signals. When energy feels heavy, when presence feels draining, when your peace feels disturbed, pay attention. That is not random emotion. That is revelation dressed as feeling. And when exposure comes, do not see it as chaos. See it as cleansing. The retrograde is a mirror. It reflects the truth so you may finally walk in freedom. What stings today will save you tomorrow. What hurts in the moment will heal you in the long run. So prepare your heart, guard your spirit, stand still when the shaking begins. Chosen one, hear me with your whole heart. The days ahead may feel heavy, as though the atmosphere itself is charged with electricity. You may sense restlessness rising in your spirit, or notice conversations becoming strangely intense, as if truth is pressing at the seams of every exchange. Do not fear this energy. It is not here to destroy you. It is here to reveal, to cleanse, to set you apart for what comes next. Uranus retrograde is like a mirror held to your relationships. It does not create enemies, it simply unmasks them. It does not invent deception, it simply reveals it. Think of it as light flooding a dark room. At first, the brightness may sting your eyes, but as your vision adjusts, you begin to see what was always there. The dust in the corners, the shadows on the walls, the things you never noticed while sitting in the dim. In the same way, this season will not make people turn against you. It will simply expose who they already were behind the mask. You may witness tempers flare, words slip unguarded, or silence speak louder than speech. Someone may withdraw without warning, unable to withstand the brightness of your light. Others may stay near, but their envy will echo in the smallest of comments. Pay attention. Do not dismiss the unease in your spirit. The spirit whispers through instinct long before the mind can form conclusions. That flutter of discomfort is not paranoia, it is revelation. And here's the promise: every false friend revealed is divine protection. Every hidden enemy exposed is one less chain holding you back. What feels like subtraction is actually multiplication. What looks like loss is liberation. God is not trying to punish you. He is pruning you, cutting away what cannot grow with you, removing what would poison the garden of your destiny. Do not be surprised if you feel tested in this time. The enemy thrives in distraction, hoping to lure you into reaction. But chosen one, you are not called to chaos. You are called to clarity. When someone tries to provoke you with envy, respond with stillness. When they attempt to drag you into drama, choose silence over spectacle. Remember, not every battle is yours to fight. Some exposures are not invitations to war, but confirmations that you must walk away. These next days will be a classroom, not a courtroom. They are designed to sharpen your discernment, not to drain your energy. Betrayal may sting, but it also teaches. A hollow compliment trains you to read beyond words. A false smile reminds you to sense energy, not just appearances. A friend who cheers in public but cuts in private teaches you the priceless value of alignment over approval. Do not waste these lessons. They are tools for your future. God is answering your prayer for elevation by refining your circle. You ask to be lifted higher, but not everyone can breathe at higher altitudes. Some people were attached to the weaker version of you, the one who doubted, the one who bent too easily. But as your strength rises, their mask begins to slip. And though it hurts, it is a holy hurt. It clears the space for authentic connections to enter, for real allies to walk beside you, for loyal companions to share the weight of your destiny. You may notice strange synchronicities in this time, repeating numbers flashing before your eyes, dreams textured with symbols that feel more alive than stories, perfectly timed conversations or songs that echo the questions of your heart. Do not dismiss them. These are not accidents. They are heaven's punctuation marks, divine confirmations that you are aligned with truth. And when the unveiling arrives, resist the urge to announce what you know. You do not need to play the detective or the judge. The loudest vindication will not be in your words, but in your direction. Let your peace speak. Let your growth tell the story. Let your quiet joy shine brighter than any accusation. God is your witness, and He will be your defender. Understand this: revelation is not the end of the story. It is the doorway to your next season. Exposure is not meant to shatter you, but to separate you from what cannot travel with you. Separation is not punishment, it is preparation. God exposes not to make you bitter, but to make you better, lighter, freer, sharper, and truer. So guard your atmosphere, reduce the noise, increase the signal, spend less time scrolling, more time listening. Begin each day with a steady breath and a simple declaration. I choose truth, I choose peace, I choose alignment. Carry water, not gasoline. When sparks fly around you, pour calm, not fire. Chosen one, remember this: you are not a frightened observer of a collapsing theater. You are the heir of a kingdom being rebuilt inside you. Others may stumble when their illusions fall, but you will stand taller because you are anchored in truth. Your assignment is not to save their mask, but to protect your light when it falls. Chosen one, the unveiling is not only happening around you, it is also happening within you. As masks fall and illusions shatter, your spirit is sharpening. Discernment is maturing, faith is deepening, and your boundaries are being strengthened. What once confused you now becomes clear. Where you once doubted your intuition, now you recognize it as the Spirit's voice guiding you. Every betrayal has left a mark, yes, but those marks have become maps, teaching you how to navigate the future with wisdom. Understand this: betrayal may bruise the heart, but it builds discernment. A hollow compliment has trained your ears to hear beyond words. A forced smile has trained your eyes to read energy, not appearances. A friend who clapped in public but cut you in private has trained your spirit to value alignment over empty approval. These lessons were not wasted pain. They were the chisels God used to carve strength into your soul. We are entering a sacred window now. In the next 2 days, the air around you will thicken with revelation. The masks are loosening. The truth is pressing forward. And when you see it, do not rush to cover it back up. Do not fix their disguise. Let the mask fall. You are not responsible for someone else's costume. Your only responsibility is to stand in your light unapologetically, even as others try to retreat into shadow. Do not be surprised if the one who smiled at you begins to test you. Their envy may come out in small provocations, a sarcastic comment laced with venom, a question sharpened to wound, or a sudden withdrawal meant to make you chase after them. But listen, do not take the bait. Do not allow reaction to rob you of revelation. When provoked, choose stillness over spectacle. When challenged, choose response over chaos. When tempted, choose clarity over confusion. This season will reveal something profound. People are not suddenly changing. They are simply acting without their masks. Do not fear the flicker of truth when it arrives. If a light bulb flickers, it does not mean electricity is left. It means a wire has been exposed. In the same way, when someone's mask slips, it does not mean they became your enemy overnight. It means the truth of their heart was simply revealed. Clarity is your inheritance now, and clarity does not shout, it settles. Clarity does not accuse, it aligns. Clarity does not need an audience, it requires only your decision. So here is your call: move with quiet authority. If a conversation grows slippery, pause. If a demand feels rushed, step back. If a compliment feels costly, decline it. Your peace is not for sale. Your destiny is not a bargaining chip. You are not required to exhaust yourself explaining your worth to those determined not to see it. Many of you are wondering, how will I know for sure? How will I recognize the one I must release? The Spirit will underline the truth again and again until you cannot deny it. It may arrive as a slip of the tongue, a message forwarded by mistake, a confession disguised as a joke, or a look that lingers too long when your victory is mentioned. It may appear as silence where support should have been loud, or absence when presence mattered most. When you see the underlining, do not rewrite the page to make it prettier. Do not twist the truth into something comfortable. Accept the edit God has made. Closure will not come from their explanation. Closure is a choice you make when you refuse to sip again from a poisoned well simply because it once quenched your thirst. Yes, distance may hurt. Yes, letting go may ache, but distance can be deliverance and release can be resurrection. Some people cannot be carried into your next season, not because you hate them, but because your purpose requires clean air, clean hands, and clean hearts around you. These days may test your patience, and patience is not passivity, it is mastery of timing. It is knowing when to stand still while God completes His work. Do not try to engineer exposure. Do not scramble to gather evidence. God does not need you to play detective. If you rush to prove what heaven already revealed, you may turn a clean revelation into a messy argument. Keep your spirit clean. Let God be God. Guard your atmosphere. This is a time to reduce noise and amplify signal. Begin your mornings with breath and prayer. I choose truth. I choose peace. I choose alignment. When sparks fly, do not pour gasoline, carry water. When words itch to spill, speak first to God. He will filter them through wisdom and return them with weight. Chosen one, even your dreams may grow sharper in this season. Do not fear them. Record them. The emotion they carry may hold more truth than the storyline itself. Coldness where warmth should be, heaviness where lightness belongs. These are signs. Heaven is speaking in pictures, feelings, and synchronicities. And yes, you will feel the urge to announce what you see. Resist it. The loudest vindication is transformation. Let your healing speak. Let your peace be your testimony. Let your success, your growth, your freedom tell the story. You do not need to drag anyone into the light. The light itself is enough. Chosen one, you are moving into a cycle of liberation. Uranus retrograde loosens knots you thought would hold forever. Agreements that once bound you, spoken or unspoken, will unravel. The rooms that once demanded you shrink will suddenly feel too small to contain you. Do not fight that discomfort. It is your exit sign. The door is opening. Do not negotiate with the very door God has swung wide. Walk through it. Even if it stings, even if it shakes, even if it feels unfamiliar, walk. For what awaits you on the other side is clarity, protection, and elevation beyond what you imagined.